Guys, I am back in what can only be described as the war zone. And remember the last time we talked about this area, I told you, don't be afraid to dig. And I think when I shot that video, and I think if we can, we'll go back and look at that old video. So when I shot that old video, I think I was standing right about here. And I told you, don't be afraid to dig here. Well, there's a lot more gold still here. You just got to get underneath these piles of rocks. I'll tell you the history of this particular pile. This used to be a hole almost as deep as that. The BLM came with their bulldozers and they pushed all the rocks and even this debris, all of this shit. There's bulldozers that did this. But if you're willing to do the work, to start to remove everything that the bulldozers did, you're going to find all kinds of virgin soil. That's kind of the trick. That's the trick of this area. And you took me literally, you took me seriously, and I'm glad to see that. You know, the BLM, they put all these rocks here years ago, essentially burying most of the really good gold in this area. But let me show you, just to give you a perspective of what's happened to the war zone. It's just insane around here. And then we'll get to what's happened over here. That's insane, okay? I don't know what you guys are doing. You guys are crazy, crazy diggers out here. But this is where our original hole was. There was a hill here. All of this dirt is gone. This whole hill is gone. There used to be 3 trees here. There's just 1 tree now. And this entire hole was not here. That was completely filled in along with all of this. And this is where we were digging. These are the steps that came down, and if I was standing here, I would be inside my hole. And we were digging, I think, basically here. This is the level the dirt was at, was here. And so you can see how much has been removed since then. This is all been removed. All of this, and let's go look at this hole over here. This is just insane. Exactly, it's just funny to me because it's exactly where I pointed, right here. And we got a miner. I just met him and talked to him for a little bit, and yeah, he's got way down here. Look at this. Wow. What are we entering here? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's looking interesting down there, huh? Look at. If I were to stand in there, I'd only come up to here, you know. That is a lot of serious work, people. Let's go take a look at the rest of the war zone. And I swear to God, that's what we have to call this place from now on. You know, when I first got here, it was just piles of rocks. There weren't very many holes. But you guys have been busy bees. Look at this. How deep is that? That's gotta be, almost 20 feet deep if you measure from the edge here. That's deep. And everybody's just, all of this has been completely dug out. All of that. It's just incredible. Now, it's only been 2 years. 2 years, but everybody decided, you know, let's hit the war zone. And now it really, really looks like a war zone. To give you another perspective of where we are. Here you can see so much has been done to this area, right? But when Derek and I came out here, I think one of the first times we came out, we camped right here. And this fire pit has always been here, but definitely nobody was digging here. That's new. Incredible. Yeah, we pitched our tents right here, and I made fun of Derek for not knowing how to use my stove. And yeah, you remember those videos. If not, go back, check them out. Go watch them, because all of my videos will give you really good advice on how to find the gold around here, where to dig, what kind of dirt you should be looking in. And no doubt, all of these people, all these holes that have been created, everybody found gold. And there's still plenty more here. Do not be discouraged. People could dig here for days and days and days and still keep finding gold. It was somebody was saying that they might have reached the ground, that they've dug down far enough. But no, if you're still seeing these layers of orange and gray and brown and purple coming out, that is all the tailing pile. Absolutely. So just to give you another clue here, we can see the layers really well in this guy's hole. You know, and here you've got like a little bit of orange and some gray, and then it's all mixed up. You got sharp rocks like this mixed up with round rocks like this, and that doesn't happen naturally, right? Unless it's been moved by a big event, some big catastrophic event called the BLM, and their tractors came through here. Okay, but yeah, here you can see. Even at the bottom of this hole, he's hit another one of these gray layers. It'll be gray and then orange, and it'll all be mixed up just like this. And that is for sure the tailing pile. You go out towards the creek, where maybe you might find some of the actual original land before they were hydraulicking, and dig in that, you'll see it's a much different dirt. Very different than what comes out of the moraine. So if it's orange and brown or highly mineralized, that's most likely dirt that was pushed from the hydraulicking off the side of the moraine and out towards the creek. And of course there are hundreds of these rock piles. This is not the only one. This is absolutely not the only place where you can find gold in Cache Creek. Be mindful, there are signs that say, you know, don't dig, but with that said, if you find a rock pile, and especially if it looks like nobody's dug in it before, I say go for it. You can find some good gold out here.